When mediums are communicating with those in spirit, naturally we want to keep it on a one-to-one basis, one spirit at a time. Unfortunately, this doesn't always happen, which leaves us doing what we can to separate out each individual spirit. This happened to me recently at a public demonstration, just going to show that if those on the other side really wish to get through, they'll piggyback on one another to do it. As we see in this next clip where primarily two grab my attention, but that also doesn't stop a third from chiming in. Take a look.
I feel like I am over here. But I feel like I might be cross paths, so we'll see if got two people that are trying to get my attention here. I've got a male that's coming through, and to me, I got to tell you, this gentleman, as he links in with me, I feel like that he passed what I would say before his time, meaning that he didn't make it to his old age. So I'm thinking he passed definitely before I'm 40 years old, because I'm seeing 40, so I need to be right around there with my gentleman here. I know that there seems to be some, not confusion, but I know that there seems to be some issue with how I pass. It's not necessarily an easy passing. It's almost like I want to say there's some mystery to it. Does anybody understand that? You do? Anybody else? You do. I knew I was double-crossed. Okay. So first of all, do you understand, man before age of 40 passing, and it seems to be some mystery surrounding the nature of his passing. Same for you as well. Okay, now for your gentleman here, I think I'm starting to get this. Let me first start over here to make sure I got it. With your gentleman that passed while he was here, he was sort of a very outspoken kind of guy. Is that correct? Because as he's coming through, I can see his mouth open and he's kind of hollering at me. Your guy, on the other hand, not so much outspoken. In fact, I need to say when it comes to your gentleman, he kind of pretty much, I want to say, stayed home or did not get out much or did not have much of a social life. Is that correct? You don't understand that part of it? You do? Okay. Your gentleman is not somebody who posts his life on Facebook. Your gentleman, on the other hand, feels like that, first of all, I need to be quick with him. So I don't know if he was a person who liked to have his foot really hard on the gas, or if that's just sort of how he was in terms of the nature of his personality. He also makes me feel like, too, I need to say hello to sister. Does he have a sister? Okay. I also want to talk about, too, was he also cremated as well? Okay, because I got a symbol for that, and he just showed that to me. So I need to acknowledge the cremation that comes in with him. And he also makes me feel like, too, that I might be getting cross-wired here again. But there seems to be some sense of one or the other here kind of knowing a little bit in advance what was coming. Did your gentleman know that he was going to pass? I don't. You don't think so? Did yours? Okay. For whatever reason, there seems to be, I know that he's telling me that I saw it coming. So, and I do have to say, might be somebody you know too? Okay. Because your person is also fast. Need things very, very quickly. And it was that way here too. They were very, very abrupt in the way they would come to their conclusions or the decisions and things like that. And I also need to acknowledge too, when it comes to your gentleman, he's talking about something to do, like, is there like blood illness or something in the family? He had HIV. That's fine. That works for me. And yes, I think he did know. I think both of your people saw it. Maybe they knew what was happening at the time, that they weren't going to come out. They weren't going to come out. Your person really loved their sweets. Yes, absolutely, because he's putting the sugar and stuff in my mouth. You understand that? Yes, yes, yes. He's also talking about. Oh no, this is interesting. When he was here, he must not have spent a whole lot of time either enjoying himself or going out and doing a whole lot of play, because he's talking about how over there now he is playing an awful lot, that he's enjoying himself like he never did here. Do you understand that? Yes. Okay, good. And just know that he is very much, he says he's happy and healthy. And I can't say he's at peace because he's having too much fun. He's definitely not at peace. He's out there partying. So he's definitely got loads of fun, and he's definitely wanting to pass his affection back to you. Now over here, I want to, for whatever reason, I just got pulled over here and I need to say September. So would you understand September as being significant with your gentleman? And I want to go more towards the front of the month. Sister's birthday. Okay, wonderful. All right. Yes. There's also something here too. Can you validate that? Let me see if I can get this better. But I believe what he's showing me is towards the end there, whatever. Was he having problems holding down a job? Yes. Okay, good. Because he's like, I can't. It makes me feel like showing me I can't keep it. I can't keep it. I can't keep it. And so he's not grounded in that sense. Just a memory. And can you validate that he sort of lived in a very small space, small kitchen that he could never keep clean? Because he's putting me in the small kitchen. I can't keep it clean. I can't keep it clean. And he's also acknowledging too. I'm not sure if he's talking about you or himself, but something about the eyes. So I don't know if you've got the eye problem or if he's got the eye problem, but there's something about the eyes he's talking about. You know, he did. Okay, wonderful. He's ready. He's really just like, my life is like this now. It's so stable. It's so even. Whereas before it was sort of like this. And just to let you know that I am at peace now. And that I send you my love. So I will leave you with that. Okay.
As you can see, the love from those on the other side is amazingly proactive at getting messages back here to us if given the chance. The gentleman who made the short mention of having HIV came back after these original two spirits left to complete his message in a full reading. What this clip demonstrates is that when push comes to shove, love knows no barriers, disregarding even the wishes of the medium to please keep it one at a time. So if you've enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends. Like me on Facebook at Jeffrey Marks Author and follow me on Twitter. You can also find more information on the spirit world through my best-selling books. Remember, you were born a perfect spirit, so be sure to have a spirited day. See you next time.
Be able to understand if I tell you that he collected weird or unusual things? Dead animals would qualify as weird and unusual. He's like, acknowledge the three. So he would not want to miss out on sending his love to everybody there.
And I keep working with my fingers, and it's one finger at a time.
Yeah.
It's not widespread. It's a particular spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's kind of like I don't want to be walking, is what she's making me feel like. So stop walking, she says.